Hello people of YouTube, I am the Zombicutioner, and today I have another proposal for you guys. If you enjoyed this video and or think it is at all relatable, drop a comment down below, maybe even subscribe and tell a friend. Today's top 5 will be the top 5 things that make me rage in all of Call of Duty Zombies. Now this is just my personal opinion, and that totally wasn't a voice crack, but if you guys don't agree, feel free to drop a comment down below on what you guys think is the one thing that makes you guys rage the most. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. We're going to get right into this video. Coming in at number 5, we all know them, we've all played with them, we all love to hate them. They are the selfish players. Now these players are those players that just point whore around, try to just get all the kills in the game, save their money, and refuse to buy doors or even revive you. These are the players that will sit at the door that's only $7.50 and won't spend their money when they have 20,000 points and wait for you to spend it when you barely have enough. The other thing is, if you go down with a freaking awesome gun, these guys aren't going to revive you because their life isn't worth risking over yours, even if you have the better guns. They could go down 800 times and you revive them all 800 times, but they won't revive you a single time, and that one time you can't get to them, they will flip out and you'll never hear the end of it. These selfish players are those players that are decent to the team, but they are just hard to play with because all they care about is themselves. Sometimes they even refer to themselves as a one-man army, and that makes me so mad because Zombies is a team game if you have more than just one person. You guys have to work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's a nice little quote, isn't it? But these selfish players are really what make me rage coming in at number 5. They're not the thing that makes me rage the most, but definitely on my top 5. Coming in at number 4 is something that we've all probably experienced once or twice while we were playing Zombies on a high round when you're really having a good game, and that would be console lags. Console lags are when you get those spikes of lag where you get connection interrupted and your whole game just goes to shit, and the next thing you know, you get your connection back and you're down. And this always happens because the host has some kind of shitty internet connection. Now I can't stand this. If I'm training and I got a huge horde behind me and I get a console lag spike and I go down and I can't get set back up, there's nothing that makes me more mad than the console lag. It's not the one thing that makes me the most mad though. I will say that there are things that make me even more mad, which is why this only comes in at number 4. But I just really can't stand when I'm on a high round and my game ends because of a console lag. Coming in at the middle of the pack in the number 3 spot, we have when you are training and you have a teammate that comes behind you when they don't know what to do with a huge horde behind them and brings their horde to you. So this happens when you have a huge horde behind you and then you're running one way and that person's running the other way and you guys cross hordes and they all come towards you, and then you just get completely fucked over and you don't know what to do because you have a horde coming from each side, and you go down and you just rage so hard because they just screwed you over and you just went down and lost everything. And then of course they're not going to revive you because they didn't know what to do in the first place, so they're just going to keep running and you're going to end up dying out because they're too scared to turn around and shoot and play like a normal Zombies player. So when you cross hordes and you're training and that happens, definitely one thing that'll definitely get my freaking gears grinding. I don't understand why people do it. If you're training, stay out of my training spot, please. It's super easy to do, but that's why it comes in at number 3 because you guys can see it kind of angers me a little bit more than the usual. Coming in at number 2 are those people that you honestly hate to play with because these are the guys that leave early on public games if they're having a bad game. The number 2 spot is handed over to Rage Quitters. Rage Quitters are the people that make me rage so much in Zombies when I'm having a good game and we're on round 30 plus, I got 2,000 kills, 1,000 plus headshots, and seriously, they just quit the game because they can't get set back up after going down one time. And then on top of that, these are the guys that if they're having a good game and you're having a bad game, they hate you because of it. These are the most inconsistent players ever, and they quit anytime something bad goes wrong. They could go down one time and it could be round 10 and they don't even have anything good and they have enough points to get set back up, and if you don't get them, and maybe they have like a Galil or something, but if you don't get them, they quit. Right away they quit. If they get a teddy bear, they quit. These guys make me rage so much and I can't stand it when they quit. Especially if we're on public game and I lose my entire game because of them, because they couldn't have the freaking balls to stay in a game and just deal with it until I went down and died and the whole team died. We can protect you. We're set up. We'll get you what you need to get. But if you just keep quitting and then you want to play again after that game and say you're not going to quit, no, I don't want to play with you because you make me rage, and that's why you're a rage quitter. Rage quitters make me rage because once a rage quitter quits, everyone else starts quitting because you don't want to play the game anymore, and that's why it's given in the number 2 spot. Before we move over into the number 1 spot today, I have one honorable mention for you guys today, and that would be when someone goes down and they say they have a better gun than they really do, and you go to revive them and you end up going down because of it. So for example, if I go down and I scream like, I have a ray gun, and then someone comes and revives me who actually has like a Mark II, and they go down because of it, and all I have is like the starting pistol and an MP5, oh my god, if I was the other way around, I would flip out. I hate when people say they have a better gun than they really do, because honestly, don't even lie about it. I'm gonna try to get you either way, so don't scream about it. So I try to get to you faster and do everything I can, and then I end up dying and fucking myself over because you are too much of a bitch to just sit there even though you have no good guns. That's why it's an honorable mention. It doesn't really make me rage as much as the other 4 that I've said so far, but we're gonna move right over to number 1 now, guys. The number 1 thing that makes me rage in all of Call of Duty Zombies would have to be when I go down and someone gets a max ammo while I'm down. Whether it be on Mob of the Dead if I'm in the afterlife and I barely have any ammo, but you still get the max ammo even though I told you I was going in the afterlife. Or just in a regular game when I go down and before you revive me you pick up that max ammo. Even if I'm on, if it's a dog's round and I'm not reloaded yet and I had just gone down from a dog, you know you have like 10 to 15 seconds before another freaking round comes. Freaking revive me, then get that max ammo. Especially when you're on higher rounds. If you're on like round 32 and you're completely out of ammo, at this point everybody's probably struggling for ammo because max ammos are very rare at this point. And I had just gone down and you're coming to revive me and there's a max ammo right by me and you freak out because you see that max ammo and you go for that first and then revive me. Oh my god, that's the one thing that makes me rage the most. I will flip out if I'm down and someone gets a max ammo. Especially if we're all fighting for ammo, we're all working as a team, and then you fuck me over because you can't take the extra 2 seconds to revive me. Alright, I understand you want the ammo, but I need that fucking ammo too. The game's not all about you. This is when that one-man army and those selfish players come in. Those people are number 1 and 5 are the 2 things combined that make me rage the most, because when you get a fucking max ammo while I'm down, I will not want to play with you ever again in my life because I hate you so much at that point. You better hope that we get a fucking dogs round or a max ammo right after that happens, or else we're going to have some freaking problems. Thank you guys for watching it today. That'll do for today's episode, and if you guys found this at all relatable, or there's something I might have forgotten, make sure to drop a comment down below, or even tweet me on Twitter. I'll leave my link in the description. Let me know what makes you guys rage the most. So be sure to like, maybe even subscribe, and tell a friend. I'm trying to grow my channel just like everybody else out there, guys. So if you guys can really support me, it would mean a lot. And be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's Zombie History on the Maps episode. I'm going to keep putting out some amazing content for you guys. So thank you guys for all the support thus far. I'm going to keep bringing out great videos, and I won't let you guys down.